Alright, this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. Today I have another exciting episode for you, and this video is going to be the 5 ways to get your teen to eat more raw foods. And I'm definitely no longer a teen, I'll be the first to admit it. So I have a special guest with me who actually is a teen and ate raw for the majority of her teenage years. She's been into the raw foods for the last 3 years. Her name is Megan Schroe. She's an awesome girl here. And you can check her out on YouTube at youtube.com/curedonraw. So the first thing I want to get into is, before we get into the ways to get your teen to eat more raw foods, or maybe you're a teen watching this, ways you can eat more raw foods, is to ask Megan, why should teens eat more raw foods?
I think it's really important because when I was like 12, 13, I really didn't care about my health. I thought, I'm young, I have my health, I'll be fine. And then I was diagnosed with cancer and had to really start thinking about how my health was really important right now. I couldn't put it off anymore. So I think the earlier you can get started putting your health first, the better.
So literally, Megan saved her life on raw foods, and even if somebody thinks they're really healthy, you just really never know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. So definitely, hopefully that'll be some motivation for some people. And next we're going to get into the 5 ways to get your teen to eat more raw foods. So Megan, what would you say the first way and best way to get your teen to eat more raw foods?
I think the first way is maybe just have a smoothie for breakfast. It's easy, it's fast, it's delicious. And people know smoothies, people like smoothies, so it's already pretty familiar.
So Megan, definitely a good answer. Make smoothies, definitely recommend green smoothies, and add a lot of fruit, especially if your teen is not used to eating greens. Do it like mostly fruit with like 1 leafy green, and maybe even add some mint, it'll flavor it up kind of nice.
Really nice and sweet.
Yeah. So Megan, what's the second way you can get your teen to eat more raw foods?
The second way is just have fruit available. If it's there, they'll probably eat it. Have bananas available on the counter. Have citrus. Have oranges. The oranges are citrus. But have apples, Just have things there, and they'll probably pick at it.
Yeah, definitely a good thing. Many people, even adults these days, are on the run, and they gotta grab and go when they're out the door. But if they have fruits on the counter, right, maybe next to the door, they could grab it, put it in their book bag, their backpack, whatever, take it out the door, then they'll have it with them. Excellent idea.
Thank you.
So what's the third way to get your teen to eat more raw foods?
The third way is maybe just have them incorporate small portions of vegetables. So maybe just a little salad, like veggie dippers, just something small to get them to introduce more vegetables into their diet.
Wow, definitely a good idea for teens and even us adults that aren't eating enough raw foods. I always encourage people to start slowly and, add more, and don't just go raw overnight, right? It's not about getting your teen to eat raw overnight. The message, in my opinion, is just to get your teen eating more fruits and vegetables, because even standard American people don't eat enough fruits and vegetables. So by just adding a small side salad or a few, cut up vegetables with a dip, in addition to the hamburger, and get them to eat the good stuff first and the bad stuff later, they're going to eat more fruits and vegetables, and that, in my opinion, is the goal. So, Megan, what would you say is the next way to get your teen to eat more raw foods?
The next way is maybe just have juices in the fridge. If you're a parent, you can make juices, put them in the fridge, and they'll be there for your teen to have. And this way, they'll grab the juice in the fridge as opposed to, maybe the coffee or something else that's not as great.
I definitely agree. I think juices are good for everyone. Once again, I think for teens, it's probably a good idea to make fruit juices. They're not used to like green juices without any fruit.
Totally.
And make things sweet and make it available for them. Hopefully you guys as adults are juicing also every day, and make a little bit extra and put it in the fridge for your teen, so once again they could grab it and go. And the other thing I'd say is just don't have soda in the house that they could grab and go. If you have it available and have fresh juices, like sweet juices that taste good, maybe even put some sparkling mineral water in there to make it bubbly, kind of like a soda. They'll just grab it and drink it like it was a soda, because fruits, there definitely could be as sweet as soda, in my opinion, and it tastes a lot better.
Definitely.
So Megan, what's the last way to get your teen to eat more raw foods?
I think the last way is just make sure they always have fruit with them. If you have the right foods with you, you'll always make the right choice.
Wow, that's just so simple. Be prepared.
Yeah.
When they're going to school, if they got fruits and vegetables with them, like a salad or, fresh fruits, they're going to eat it. if they don't have anything with them, right, they're going to go to the candy machine if they have those in the schools, or stop at the McDonald's or whatnot. So, I mean, even for adults, it's good to have the food available so that you don't run the store and get some hummus and chips or something like that. So we need to be prepared. So any other comments that you want to give and share with teens, Megan, since as a teen you went through, you know, getting into raw foods, and you do this full time now, and you know, share your expertise with other teens out there?
I think raw food can seem like a really daunting thing, and it's like, why would I want to be a raw vegan? That's kind of crazy. But I think it's something that maybe you might want to try. You know, it really helped my health. It helped me feel really great. Maybe you want to try it too. It's just, you know, a good thing to try. Try everything.
I definitely encourage you guys always to have an open mind and be open to trying things, and you know, don't just like poo-poo the idea. Try it and see if it works. Maybe it'll help you, maybe it won't. You know, I think that most people that try it, if they eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, it will help them, and you will feel better. You will have more energy. You will be able to perform better in school and tests with your thoughts, and in athletic performance, as well as many of our friends have, actually. And even if you're an adult watching this, you guys out there, the adults out there, you guys can use these same exact tips that came from a teenager to change your life, to improve it so that you can also eat more raw foods, which are, for me, the fresh fruits and vegetables. That's what we really want to get into our lives, and it's definitely going to make the differences in your health and your body that you want to see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode with Megan here. Be sure to check out her channel, youtube.com/curedonraw, for more videos from her. She's an amazing girl, the time that I've gotten to know her. So be sure to check her out, and hopefully you guys enjoy this episode and it has made a difference in your life. Please give me that thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. Maybe I'll make more of these with Megan in the future. Once again, my name is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. We'll see you next time, and remember, keep eating your fresh fruits and vegetables. They're always the best. All right, this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. Today we have another exciting episode for you. We're all the way here in Hilo, Hawaii, and I've traveled here to answer one simple question.